Hi, my name is Angel. This is a cherry Coca-Cola. I want to take the time to make a video about a place called Mind+Hand. Now, I don't know how long it's going to be due to the fact that my manner in which I describe things can be very detailed. As a result, it takes time. However, I'm sure by the time this video is over, I will have conveyed that which needed to be conveyed. I hope that you raise the volume on your earphones and on your speakers up, because I'm not going to shout or yell or put on a show to get attention or be heard. I personally love when somebody is expressing themselves or making their sales pitch or coming forth with their ad or their song. Well, in terms of music, you know what? You can turn it up. It ain't gonna kill me. I'm too strong. But in terms of a product or a service of some sort, you don't have to push it on to me, because I can already see it and I already probably know about it. You can just send me a link or send me some info or text me or email me or contact my agents or my receptionist or my business manager. What I'm trying to say is that I want you to take the time to simply sit down somewhere, preferably alone. I'd rather you not watch this video or share or talk about it among other people. I would rather you go somewhere and be alone. So I'm going to wait maybe, I don't know, I'm going to wait a little bit till I know for sure that you are somewhere private. Yes, I'll be back in touch with you just a minute. Oh, it's kind of warm in here. Gosh, let me open this door. Gosh, you ever go into a sauna or a steam bath and your brain feel sleepy? Wow. I definitely am not high. I haven't smoked anything. I'm just a little bit tired. Nothing that a good nap and a good night's rest cannot cure. Yeah, I'm actually still waiting on you. Actually, I've been waiting for 35 years. Think about that. Do some math. I now have white hair coming out of my head. Can you believe that? I think that was a sign. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. But I really value your time. Okay, please don't get upset. Please bear with me. Okay, so this message, which I'm going to speak on, may be for just one person, or two, or three, or four, or five, or for everyone. Regardless, I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I needed to make this video and just kind of speak what's on my mind and what's on my heart. All right, sorry, it was just a little bit hot. Okay. Yes. Okay. I currently am at Mind+Hand. Mind+Hand is a really cool place. There's a gentleman, and you know what? I'm gonna try my hardest to speak as professionally and as good as I can. This is not easy, but it's worth it. I guarantee it. Mind+Hand is like a learning center. It's kind of like a university. It's a place that you can come here and meet people. There are events happening every month from which I know at the moment. I've met some great people here, and that's really an understatement. I'm honored to be here, and I've been so excited to make this video. It's like a prayer come true, to be honest. I want to mention the name of a person who I have known for quite some time, and he has been like a mentor, a role model, a friend, a listening ear. And I still remember when I first met him. And I think the first thing that stood out to me was just his ability to really listen. And I could see in him that he had a heart for people, for the community here in Chicago. By that, when I say community, I mean as a whole. But as I got to know this individual more, I also began to learn about the things that have brought pain into his life. And I wanted to be somebody that would help in a small way, in a medium-sized way, or in a large way. Whether that was my time, which, as we all know, is of unlimited value. That's chapstick, okay. Jason Gonzalez. I think I'm pronouncing this right. Well, his name goes by Jason Gonzo on Facebook. Jason Gonzo is a great guy. From what I know, I think this might be true, but he was running for, I don't know if it was governor or mayor of Illinois, but didn't win. That doesn't matter. I want this message to go to the person and to the people who have never had a chance, and they've never had an opportunity, a true, genuine chance and opportunity. Now, you may be somebody that is in America. You may be somebody that lives a couple blocks away from me. Out of state, in state, in district, out of district, or out of the country. Mind+Hand. Now, I'm on their website at the moment, and I can direct you there. You would go to Mind+Hand .co. And one cool thing about Mind+Hand is that there's a drone here. Now, if you don't know, drones are super cool. I watch YouTube a lot. I'm like an addict. There are so many people that I know and that I've come to know because they made the choice to make a video and upload it. And as a result, I was able to gain a lot of knowledge, which is very useful in the forms of music. Let's just go from A to Z, like my name. From the arts all the way to zoology. Or zero. Mind+Hand. I'm going to reiterate those words. Mind+Hand. Think about that. What can you do with your mind? What can you do with your hand? I kind of ran this by jokingly to Jason Gonzalez, who I believe is the founder and the chief executive officer of this particular location and this particular creation. I said I'm the heart to it. And I believe that. oftentimes I've tried to figure out who I am as a person and what's my title. And you know what? To be honest, I don't have one. And a title or a position isn't what I want. I never wanted that, and I still don't. I don't think I ever will. I'm 110% sure that I don't want a title and I don't want a position. And I especially don't want yours because it's already yours and nobody can do what you can do. So please be advised that I am not interested in being you per se. I simply want to be someone that exists or lives near you or beside you. However, Mind+Hand is education for a changing world. Jason Gonzalez, is a graduate of Duke University and Harvard University. Now, these are two prestigious universities in the United States of America. I could have gone to them, but I purposely chose not to because I'm overly qualified for them. Now, I'm not bragging, it's just a fact. Nevertheless, Duke and Harvard are absolutely amazing institutions in the United States. Don't get me wrong, there are times that I want to go there. I want to enroll. It's just not at the moment. But Jason did. He went, he attended, and he graduated. And he obtained knowledge, resources, that propelled him to create Mind+Hand. And I probably 2 or 3 months ago arrived back into Chicago, which is my hometown. Well, it's not my hometown, but it's a city in which my parents live, and I wanted to become closer with my father, which many people do not know who my father is. Now, I'm not talking about a heavenly father. I'm talking about my earthly father. This is a great video. I'm just so excited. I think I'm hallucinating. Doesn't matter. Who I am most concerned about is you. I lie awake at night, different days of the week. Sometimes it happens when I least expect it. The other night I was in my bed and I started to cry. And I cried not only for myself, but I cried for other people. I felt emotional pain. I felt pain in my heart. And I knew that I wanted to make a video kind of letting you know that I think of you. I might not be with you in person, but I think of you. I might not have met you yet, but I know that you're there, and I know that you exist, and I know that you're real, and I know that you have so many wonderful things in your life, and I know that I will meet you. And it'll be a normal special day, and we'll accomplish a lot. But what I'm saying is that Chicago, the city of Chicago, Illinois, is such a great city. However, there seems to be some type of disconnect. I really can't put my finger on it, pinpoint exactly what it is, but there just seems to be some sort of general disconnect, which kind of bothers me because it shouldn't be that way. Sometimes I can't understand how and why the city is the way that it is. Now, I was born in a small town called El Centro, California. Now, if I'm correct, Chicago is like the third largest city in America, next to New York City and Los Angeles. And Chicago is situated like in the center, next to a great lake, Lake Michigan. And it's my desire, it's my hope, it's my wish, it's like my everything, because you know what? Deep down, I love this city. I always have and I always will. And this city has so many great people who go unnoticed, who go unrecognized and unacknowledged. And that, I'm not saying that has to stop now, or it has stopped now. This message existed centuries ago, and I'm just choosing to, shall we say, broadcast it or recreate it again. I really care about this city. I really do. It's like I can't stress it enough. I'm not necessarily saying that I want Chicago to be the number one city. Well, maybe I am, but Chicago deserves more. Now, I don't know if this is true, but it seems to me that we have a governor, we have a mayor, we have aldermen, and they're all fine people. God knows they are beautiful people. And we do have a great president. We really do. I know the world perceives Mr. Trump in a certain type of way that sometimes is negative. I understand. I don't want to go too in depth and detail those things. I'd rather kind of stick to the point. I promise you that I will get to the point, or I'll get to the main message. But I kind of wanted to make this message a little bit long because you enjoy watching me speak. I'm a great speaker. The thing is, I don't like to speak. I don't like to talk. I find more satisfaction in being behind the scenes, like BTS. But I'm making a choice to kind of maybe just say, hey, hi, I'm here. You know. Another thing is that I don't like to yell one bit. I don't like to scream. I don't like to raise my voice. And I am sure that you also don't like it either. And that's why I'm making this video, because this is for you. This video is just for you. It's especially for you. I only wanted you to see this. I didn't want anybody else to see it, just you. Now, does that mean that everyone's going to see it? I don't know. But in my heart, I wanted to kind of dedicate this to just one person. Because you're special. You really are. It's a little bit awkward for me to talk like this because it just is. Well, so what? Look, let me get back to the point. I'm talking about mind plus hand. Mind and hand. Now, we are located on the second floor of a building, and on the first floor is a bank called Royal Bank. That's just so amazing. Every time I come here, when I arrive outside, I'm thinking, wow, this bank is called Royal, Royal. I said, that's pretty, I mean, well, that's a start. But no, listen, I'm asking for your help. This is what I am doing. I am humbly asking for your assistance. I don't want your money, and I don't need your money. I never wanted it, and I never needed it. I guess I just want a piece of your heart. I just want like a little bit of you. I will never fully have you. But if I could have just a little bit of your attention or your time, I think it would mean the world to me, and it would mean the world to many people who don't have what you have. I don't want to go through life alone. I kind of want to do life with you. I want to see your children. I love kids. I have a younger brother. I actually have two younger brothers and a younger sister. They're very beautiful. I think about them all the time. And the way that I feel for them and for my mom and my dad, I also want to feel the same way for you and your family. I kind of want to be I want to be like a part of your life in person. I mean, I guess we could do video, but you and I know that nothing compares in life than to be with someone in person. I mean, that's kind of like the ultimate. I'd like to drink a beer with you. I'd like to have a cigarette with you. I'd like to smoke something with you. I'd like to, watch a baseball game, or kind of like play toss the ball back and forth. I was maybe 16 years old when I first came to Chicago. I remember I was very afraid to come to Chicago from California. Prior to our arrival, I remember having seen in the newspaper of a shooting and a killing in this city, and I was so afraid. I was like gripped with fear. I couldn't believe that another human being could take the life of another human being. And it was like, for me, just in my life, a series of disbeliefs. It was always a constant, like, really? Like, did that really happen? And I always used to feel that way. It was really bad. And I never forgot that. And I never want to see those things happen again. I don't want to see anyone in Chicago senselessly losing their life. This is a city that is great. And that is an understatement. And this city is going to become greater because I am here. And because somebody greater than me is here. That's why. I had a lot of people ask me in my life, why? The question, why? And a lot of questions. And that is my answer to you, is because somebody greater than me is here. And that's why. I don't know how else to put it, but it's how it is. So, with that said, mind plus hand. It's like a learning center. It's really cool. I mean, like the funny, weird thing is that there aren't many people here, but the awesome thing is that there will be many people here. And I'm so stoked. I'm like super duper 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 happy. I'd like to extend an invitation to Amazon, to all you Googlers, which I highly prize and respect. I can't say enough good things about the companies in existence, in current existence in America. It's just so great. And the great thing is that what you are doing, other people are going to learn and discover about it because I chose to involve and include you. I'm kind of the attitude that says the reason why something hasn't happened yet is because I wasn't involved. Now, I don't need to force anything about me into your life. I'm more than I'm sure that I will enter your life in a natural way. I'd rather you be completely 100% sure that I would be of some use, to you. So, hopefully, you've had some time to look at Mind and Hand. Here we have education for a changing world. Let me just read this excerpt briefly. Mind+Hand is a technology-centric micro-university that provides higher education, college preparation, job retraining, and entrepreneurship education through structured learning programs and a makerspace. Isn't that cool? Makerspace. Jeez. We are powered by edX Harvard and MIT's online education platform, providing over 10 million students worldwide with high quality teaching across 1,300 plus courses from the world's best universities and institutions. Based in Chicago, we are a community-based platform that integrates blended and experiential learning alongside best-in-class partners to facilitate high-quality learning for students everywhere. We are designed to scale. Wow. I think I have to use the restroom. Our approach. Our educational approach is rooted in the latest research into how students learn. This includes pedagogies and metacognitive strategies that incorporate blended and experiential learning and have been proven to enhance educational outcomes. We operate from a cutting-edge facility that integrates technology, online learning, in-class instruction, and a makerspace lab where students learn how to design and build things. We believe this is the optimal way to learn for a rapidly changing world. Our other programs allow students to prepare for college, take online classes with an in-class teacher, and receive credit and build the skills and competencies required for a changing job market. It's really cool. Our facility. We operate from a 4,000 square foot facility situated between 4 area high schools. We provide a state-of-the-art classroom. We operate an innovative homework lab and makerspace. Our facility provides conference rooms, community space, and a kitchen. If you go through the entirety of this page, here we have our focus, our unique value proposition, why Mind+Hand, why blended learning, our story. Geez, I have to pee. Excuse me, I promise this will be like under 2 minutes. Hold on. Oh man, dang it. So, yeah, that's kind of what it was about. I kind of mentioned that here. People, you may be curious as to why this place is called Mind+Hand. Well, this name comes from the MIT motto, mens et manus, mind and hand. All right. So listen, especially Chicagoans, because you guys are famous for not making awesome videos like me. And I'm here to help you. I want to help you. You know, it's a big difference when somebody is helping you versus it just makes a big difference when somebody's heart is in their helping, and their heart is in what they do. It makes a big difference. And I think that if we can spend some time kind of figuring out how we can get our hearts into the doing, it'll make a big difference. Mind and hand. Mind and hand. Mind plus hand is waiting and needs and wants your heart. Not mine, yours. So I'm asking you for help. I literally am asking for your assistance. I know this is a little complex, but there's nothing that we cannot accomplish. Chicago is a great city with so many wonderful opportunities. It's time that we begin to eliminate the negativity in this city. It's time. The negativity has gone on for far too long. It's time that we put that to an end and put that to a rest and bring about unity. So I'm calling on artists, chefs, engineers. I'm calling on people who you already have a title, but you're not interested in that title because you were never called to carry some title, so to speak. Those are just human terms. The city of Chicago has wonderful sports. We have the Chicago Bears, Blackhawks, Bulls, Cubs. And we actually have a lot more, and I don't know about it, and other people don't know about it because the communication channels are not established. They're like broken down. The number one thing that our city needs is improvement in terms of communication. We have to begin to learn how to communicate kindly and in a tender way with one another. I really can't stress or reiterate that enough. Chicago is it may seem like a cold, hard, tough city, but you know what? Deep down, people here have tender hearts. And somehow, some way, some type of negative reputation started. And it's time for that to end. So, in short, I'm going to summarize this nearly hour-long message, because I'm not the type to speak and jam something down your brain in some overly fast pitched paced way. There's no need for that. And that type of strategy and method, my friend, does not work. Mind and Hand. Jason Gonzo. If you look him up on Facebook and Instagram, and I don't know what other social media platforms he is on, but Jason is a great guy. I absolutely am excited for the guy. He's an entrepreneur, Duke plus MIT. Yes, he went to MIT. Okay. Plus Harvard grad. I inspire and empower people. Wow. That's great. Yes. Jason is a great guy. He's friends of people that I know that I'm also very close with, who I haven't seen in so long. But I want to bring more attention and awareness of this individual. He's a wonderful person, and I want to help him, and I hope that you can help him. I hope that we can have some type of meeting in which we can discuss how we can allocate resources to this place, and also begin to allocate resources to other areas throughout the city that so desperately need help. And I just also would like to say to you that you are not forgotten. You never have been. It may seem like it, but you aren't. And I look forward to some type of interaction with you, and I think I'll bring this message to an end and say thank you, first off, for your time, for your consideration, and I look forward to meeting you and getting to know you a little bit better. Thank you.